Toyota Vets. More or less cash.
It is going to be powered by World Sports Betting. It is goodtimes.co.za. Yeah, it's a very fun part of the game, which is towards the end of the game. It's 1-1 Swallows and Pirates, but the fun part is, like, as we are speaking, there's a lot of words being exchanged. There's a red card to Usbisi. Undlondlo, I felt maybe 7-inch taller than he is, throwing words to the referee. It was nothing really. They were complaining about a foul that was committed or was given to Swallows, but nothing much. It wasn't anything much. But so I think that's the fun part, the end of the game, really. So there's a red card to Usbisi, and they're lucky not to have more red cards, the Pirates, because they said a lot of strong words to the officials there. But it's 1-1 at the original Soweto derby. It looks spicy even as we are speaking now and the game is ending. I suppose Orlando Pirates deserve to win on their performance in the second half, but because Swallows, they went missing in the second half. They scored the first goal in the first half through the mistakes of Orlando Pirates. In the second half, Orlando Pirates came back in the game. There was a disallowed goal by Utalente Mbata. Maybe that could have been 2-1. Very difficult decision for the assistant referee, but that could have been 2-1 because he wasn't really offside. But it's a very, very difficult decision, to be fair to the assistant referee. It ends then 1-1 in the original Soweto derby. It does look like Swallows are safe from relegation because they're 11 points away from number 15. Although mathematically they're not, but they did well in that they got 4 points in the last 3 games. They got a win and a draw against a big team here tonight. Junior Khanye, analyst, what do you make of the game, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. So-and-so.
Justice. Keep on supporting iDiskiTV, fighting no one try to fix South African football. Yeah, I am ngizoyiphinda futhi sengiya understand why Pirates is not going to win games in a row. It can be 3 games or 4 games in a row. The answer is very easy. The team have changed too much unnecessarily. I mean, today you saw Orlando Pirates okay. Sibistia Peck. I understand Unda is injured. Irrespective Guti, Nomangabunda is not going to be injured. They can change him. It's surprising. Tau Talent, I think last game was not playing there. I can't remember. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was Mnare playing here. Mangasi mistaken, no team.
I think he was there. I can't remember now. It was Kukune, but I think he must have been there.
He came as a sub.
Do you remember if he
came
was
as a sub?
So, do you remember who was the midfielder? Was Kukune?
Mbata came as a sub.
Was Kukune who was playing with team on the weekend? Yeah, I think I have a suspicion Guti was.
Talent came as a sub.
Okay, right, but I get the point.
Yeah.
Guti Beguno Sesane Futi as well.
Sesane at the back.
Too many changes at Orlando Pirates.
I'm saying it's about they hardly been about be consistent. I mean, Sesane. You can't play Usesane Kungutle Mfana. We've never even ngikhuluma ngesizini iqalile.
Nomthetho wangena second half. Replace Usesane.
Where's it today?
Yeah.
It did very well.
That's why I'm saying we get your point.
Yeah. So it's about be consistent and also forcing combination. Ngonidu team nae Utalent playing together. There was no combination, and always there's no combination between him. Your Talent lost so many balls in Kulmanga today. I can't understand his strength exactly. Talent, what is his strength? I mean, if we're not 2 holding midfield, I think A1 must be good in terms of Mhlambe combiner. A1 can be hard tackler, win all the balls. Mhlambe noma mangaba win first time, second ball mele win. Play simple. The other one must more or less box to box. When he plays his supports, more skillful combine, passing was spreader. But both of them, they're doing the same. Good Talent yena is losing uncomfortable. Angeke lose ibhola ngokuphasa man. So I understand with the coach why made him there. So mina it's me abo na the way approach game ngakhona coach mbonile ka right first half, it didn't play nge right forward player. Bekana muntu. I mean Ulbiso, it was him. A right wing back whereby you can move up at the back. He was even scared going forward because he knows good defense is so poor. Because they're making so many mistakes. I mean, there's so many back pass. You could tell what mistake is when. You know, Chain is casual as well. kuleko ukuthi aphasele ibhola backwards atudlala bamphasa goalkeeper atuyadlala. I mean he's not a player, he's a goalkeeper. Once ibhola liphasa yena it's a goal. Bamphasa uXoki run away uSibisi baphasa uChina. Mele ngabe ukhabela ngaphandle if there's pressure on him. Uyambona uDlomonsekala, he want to play this ball and akusina ipass there, I can't call it, and then the ball lapha almost got punished. Ngikhuluma nga first 5 minutes le ball eshayila almost got punished. Another uyayibona ukuthi mistake uyenzile bamphasa 50 back pass, he want to be fancy, kick the ball ngelesi ibhola lami, and then balibamba le ball abalisatha lapha, and then definitely was punished. So iSwallows, I think first half nayo didn't trouble Orlando Pirates. Bakoring a mistake Orlando Pirates because the defense utayivile lapho Sibisi Xoki as well, why didn't to press. Good finish from Mfana Mtshali, but Swallows bedlala ngama counter attacks, that's all. Packing at the pass, everybody was behind the ball. I mean, system ngikhuluma ngama tactics wabo. Yes, ngibonile abayiveza la shape ukuthi it's more if it's 4-3-3, but mangibheka everybody was behind the ball.
Yeah.
Attack as a whole, mhlambe attack they defend, it's only 1 or 2 that will go ngebhola ilo mjito kwapheng up front nomtshali, the rest behind the ball. So very disappointing. There was no way bangalasta ukuthi banga hold on kule 1-0. So second half Orlando Pirates push Ulibitso a bit forward because baboni ukuthi ngapha ka left iSwallows they not traveling them. Akekho umuntu ozayo ngapha ka left. iSwallows ingmangazile first half umusa abona ukuthi ngapha ka right. There's no one, just push someone. And then Ulibitso, I think the coaching yabo some analysts or whoever ubonile ukuthi ngapha labantu abasebenzisa just push the Libitso angeke trouble. Everybody's behind the ball. And then Pirates got a goal. But the Pirates now second half they dominated the game going sideways. Too many crosses. Any crossing issues, anybody's ball. If they were going more like pockets or direct, having shot, go rebound, they were going to get the goal. But in the one, it looks like predictable. It was very white so respect to the boxing. And then another corner, corner by 3, not end up a goalkeeper. So it's something frustrated by 7 in the one. No creativity in terms of dribbling the game. Or at least combination going forward, taking shots straight direct. But that's a little funny part. So yeah, it is every 1-1. But Baba Rupi goal. I think Paris scored a very good goal from Lumchita Umbata. Good cross, I think, from Yena Lumfanu Lamin. And it was a good finish. I don't know lineman Guti. I mean, they're costing people's life. Baba I mean, there is break it or make it. So everybody's it look but it's a goal. So the point is gone. It's 1-1. Swallows the way along a corner. Not about 3 man. They will look tired in Kurma second half, nowhere to be seen. They
didn't do anything in the second
not even supporting each other.
There was no shots, nothing in the second half. Yeah.
So about Cholanga the second half.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing Uchai in the second half.
Line.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting question. But the point is, it still ended 1-1 though.
Yeah.
And the Pirates scored early enough ukuthi bangalitholi bill.
But they must fix Swallows successful next season if they're gonna go. If in Namanja, they are lucky riches play.
They're too far, 11 points away from
there
them.
There are people who are worse than them.
Yeah.
You can put it that way, but they are so lucky. They really good by pick up some couple of points before and win Namanja over the weekend. I mean the way badlala I'm not convinced. So Pirates na nokuba inconsistent nokudlala for some combination ngalento yabo yama business deals. I mean talented ngisasho namanje. It's unnecessary for him ukuthi bamdlalisa game almost yonke. I don't know why bebamnida na umuntu lapha ya especially kule position akuyi. There's so many players abakudlala their position. Kim Vidu that he can do better than this guy in terms of attacking. Uno team angithi yakumakhela. Swallows no one in the middle. So Makababa. So unfortunately, I asked goodbye by observe Swallows ukuza so bayambile bayo check ama game wabo analyzer and check how they can beat Swallows. Ngathi badlala ngathi beba concern ku Swallows ngikhuluma nga first half Pirates.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. That's Orlando Pirates against Swallows in the original Soweto derby. The interesting point that Jude is making there is that there are people who are worse than Swallows, and I always say this, that in our league, there's always someone who is worse than the weakest team. So think about whoever is the weakest team who are not following the right principles of the game, and whatever issues that they're facing with payments and everything else, there's always someone who's worse than them. So Royal AM has had a shit season, but there's 2 teams who are worse than them. Same with teams like Chipa. Every season, Chipa is at number 13, 14, or 15. There's always someone who's worse than them. Same with Swallows. Last year, they survived. And the year before, blah, 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 blah. They always survive on the last month or the last 2 months of the season. But there's always 3 other teams who are worse than them. And the other thing that they finessed the whole country with, these clubs, is that they voted for themselves to never have 2 automatic relegation slots. So there's only one team that's going to be relegated. It's either going to be Richards Bay, or if Cape Town Spurs can get themselves out of the mess, it's going to be Cape Town Spurs. One of them. And then the other one will go to the playoffs. And usually when they go to the playoffs, they are too strong for the teams from the NFD. The only time that a team lost in the playoffs was last year with Maritzburg United. It was the first time since 5 years or something like that, that a Premiership team did not survive the playoffs because they're too strong for the teams from the bottom. They know we have 3 matches to save our season. Let's try and do it. Or 4 matches to save our season. Let's try and do it. So then the mediocre team who's supposed to be relegated will bounce back from the playoffs and come back again and be mediocre again and again and again and again. That's why I say they finessed the whole country by voting for themselves that they will not be relegated more than 2 teams. The other team will always have a parachute as they fall down to have safety and cushion that blow. It is iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.